Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to talk about two things, the transport plan for the SCG Test cricket and also generally comment about mask wearing. So the plan for the Test cricket is we are running our plan, which would have catered for 23,000 arrivals, are now 10,000. We've got extra parking. We advise people, though it hurts me to say this, if you can drive with a designated driver, it is important that you use that method, maybe rideshare, Uber or equivalent, another way of getting to the test. There will be extra road measures in place, extra support to get you in and out of that area. But if you're using public transport, please ensure that, firstly, you don't travel from any of those stations within those areas, any residents from those areas that the Minister talked about, but also reminding everybody, mask wearing, sanitising when you start, keeping a distance, looking out for those green spots, and as we always say, if you're feeling unwell, do not travel, stay at home and get tested. Very important. Our plan involves road management, it involves 450 extra services on bus and light rail. The other thing I want to ask people to do, if you have an Opal card, please get registered. This is a very useful way of us tracing you if anything happens during your travel every day. So if you've got an unregistered Opal card, please register it as well. Almost like the QR code, it's a very good way of us working with health on tracing and tracking. Now we're going to talk about general travel on public transport. I want to thank every single mask-wearing member of public transport for your cooperation. It has been overwhelmingly positive. But those few people who have somehow been on a different planet and not understanding mask wearing is mandatory, we are working with the Police Transport Command on a tasking operation. We have 10,000 CCTV cameras. We are observing those areas and working on a tasking operation which will provide support. My staff, who've done a valiant job in transport, are not going to police masking. That is for officials of the New South Wales Police to deal with. And we have already cases where fines have been applied on railway stations, and we have seen, obviously, generally overwhelming support. So I thank everyone for doing that. It is so important on public transport to wear a mask. And as the Minister says, when you're out and about, the best thing you can do at all of those locations, including travelling to and from the test, is make sure you wear a mask. The other piece of advice is say travel early, give yourself plenty of time. Don't all arrive in a rush at 11 o'clock or 10:30 on the first or second day. Please spread the load so we can queue you successfully. And when you're waiting, keep your distance between other groups. Make sure you maintain that 1.5 metre distance wherever you are. And I'd ask you, please respect our staff. They're doing an amazing job under very difficult circumstances, and the great cooperation we've had with the SCG says we have a good plan in place to get you to the ground and get you home safely every day of the test match. Thank you very much.